The kooky-roo-roo disease was affecting many of the Fae in the bifurcated village. No one knew from whence it came or what it even was, other than it was giving the Fae villagers the sneezels and making them very sleepy and feverish. And after a time, the kooky-roo-roo disease came knocking on Gloria Love's doorstep. At the very first symptom, she wrapped up warm in her grey fur cloak and made her way over to the wise woman in her secluded cave in the forest. "Drink this," said the wise woman as she thrust some disgusting-looking concoction towards Gloria. After drinking the mixture, which was not as bad as Gloria had feared, the wise woman gestured to the bed of straw and fur that she had made for Gloria. "Get some rest. The potion will help you sleep. We will speak when you awaken." Strange dreams haunted Gloria that played out as continuous pictures in Gloria's mind. By the time she awoke, several hours later, she was well into the fever. "The pathogenic sequence of the kooky-roo-roo, do you see it or sense it?" asked the wise woman. "I see something, Mother. I feel it's a part of or is an adjunct to the kooky-roo-roo. It's presenting as a sequence of some kind, like a strip of blocks in front of me, like small building blocks with pictures inside." Mother nodded. "I know what this is. In the human world, it would be known as an artificial intelligence hypnotic suggestion. We would know it as fairy mind remapping. Now, it's used for healing, but with the AI component, it's been inverted. How many strips are you seeing?" Gloria tried to sit up in the straw bed, but was so exhausted her whole body ached. Yet she could see the sequence clearly. "One strip, Mother, just one." "Good," replied Mother. "That means they have used only one cellular gene sequence. Humans have many of these gene sequences, and we, the Fae, have even more due to our quantum structure. The aware humans will be able to counteract this by running programs alongside this one. But we need to know what it is and what it's playing out as suggestion. Sleep now, child. Drink fluids and speak to me of what you see when you have the strength to do so." Gloria saw this sequence many times as she moved in and out of the deep, dream-filled, feverish state of consciousness. When she awoke, she was still half in the dream state, which allowed her to convey to the wise woman what she saw. "It's an artificial intelligence hypnotic suggestion, as you say, Mother, hardwired into the genetic code sequence of the kooky-roo-roo itself. It runs on this one stream in mono. It's an anti-life program. It keys into the fears of the individual and amplifies them, but it runs an anti-life all the time, repeating phrases and pictures and images. This is all playing out in the mind of the affected one, giving suggestions such as, you do not want to live, you want to give up, you want to end it all. It induces deep fear and depression at the cellular level, that once embedded into the cellular memory system, it remains there long after the individual has recovered from kooky-roo-roo. Images of anti-life present both in the human world, the Fae Kingdom harmonic, and into what they call the fourth dimension. Pictures of distress and death and decay and suffering and amplification of the individual's fears just play out constantly. And whilst the individual is in a compromised position through the illness of the Kukiruru, the fear amplification and anti-life AI thoughts that are superimposed into the minds of the ill individual are depressing the immune system and compromising the individual's ability to recover. Mother handed Gloria another potion. Thank you, Gloria, for letting me know what you are seeing. I thought as much. Now, Mother said, I want to show you the antidote to this. It's actually very, very simple. The AI sequence they have used as hypnotic suggestion is very basic. We would not attempt to remove it, as it will have its own consciousness, and thus it will have a will to live, as it is hybrid AI organic. We do not remove or superimpose, but we can surround and drown out, if you will. You see the one-track strip of images in front of you, Gloria? Yes, Mother, Gloria replied. Now do you see multiple other strips, all organic and natural, waiting to be filled by your own thoughts, your own suggestions? If you do not see them, then create them in your mind's eye with the power of your pineal gland. That crystalline star within your mind, within your brain. I want you to place one strip of matching length above, below, to the right, to the left, and then diagonally to the left and right, above and below, to surround the anti-life AI strip. And then you fill these organic cellular sequences with a life-affirming creation suggestion program. Images of flowers growing, seedlings sprouting, babies being birthed, planets lush with green forests and nature, oceans teeming with life. And the words, phrases or songs to play are, I am alive, I am thriving, I am well, I am healthy, my life is rich with experience and abundance. I have so much to look forward to. Life is a gift I am blessed with. I am happy. I am joyful. I am in a state of euphoric bliss. I am alive. I am thriving. I am well. You play these life-affirming creation cellular sequence code programs alongside the AI hypnotic suggestion. Because you are not destroying or ending the AI program, it will not trigger its resistance and its will to live programming. Its basic algorithm will not allow it to recognize the life-affirming creation code programs playing out. This is what you do to counteract the hypnotic suggestion aspect of the Kukiruru. Yes, Mother, replied Gloria. I've done this now, yet still I feel unwell. Of course you do, child. You have the Kukiruru within you physically. There are other protocols for the physical aspect. We're working here on the spiritual and the psychological, which will aid in recovery of the physical, but it's not the only strand. An open heart aids recovery, but again, this is but part of a full recovery protocol. The anti-life suggestion could trigger within the person weeks, months, or years after the Kukiruru has been physically recovered from. Those who exercise the Antidote life-affirming creation protocols will not only neutralize the anti-life suggestion, but replace that with life-affirming, life-loving, creational suggestion, allowing for innovation experience and acceptance of shifts and movements in their own lives. For example, the coercion tactic of ending the vocation or career prospect for the villager who refuses to eat foods or drink liquids made with the rotten apples will not affect the life-affirming, creation-coded individual who will hold faith and knowing of his or her innovative and original creation template abilities. These organic individuals will see the ending of one job, work aspect, or career prospect as an opportunity, not a threat. They therefore cannot be coerced in this way. And this is only one aspect of the coercion tactic. But this is part of the antidote, creating your own organic suggestion at cellular level. It's a must as antidote to anti-life that is interwoven with kooky-roo-roo, but it can be undertaken at any time. This is mastery over one's self, child. No one can push suggestion onto you unless you are receptive. When it comes to negative or harmful suggestion, then ignorance makes you receptive. Awareness, knowledge, and sovereignty makes you immune. Gloria tried to sit up in the straw bed and this time succeeded. Mother, did you not say all the aware, those of the light, held immunity? Diamond light immunity? If this is true, then why did I catch the kooky-roo-roo in the first place? Great question, Gloria, replied Mother. We don't know as you did catch it, to be honest, but that is a subject for another time. Diamond light immunity is cellular and quantum. It activates in many, many ways. For the majority of those who hold and work with light, it will mean actual biological immunity or indeed recovery without complications, let us say. For others, it may mean something has to occur first for that person for immunity to activate. Diamond light immunity takes into account the entire infinite structure of the individual, whether human or fae. Ancestral lines, past incarnations, future incarnations, quantum selves, and experiences the individual needs to go through for their highest good. And this includes healing at cellular and spiritual levels, including connections with ascended masters and archangels and other guidance structures. Diamond light immunity is not just about kooky-roo-roo. It's immunity to the entire agenda of the overlords and anything else that is nefarious, tyrannical, and moronic. Yet this immunity plays out in whichever way is in alignment for you. Yet you are not passive in this. You control your own destiny, which humanity and fae alike are learning at this time. This means events and circumstance can still take us by surprise. Yet if we surrender to these experiences and are not in resistance to them, then we flow through them and with them. And then we experience the positive aspects of them, even when this involves illness, pain, and suffering. You are doing well, Gloria. Rest now and keep those life-affirming creational programs running and active. I will, Mother, replied a sleepy Gloria. Thank you, Mother. So, now we leave the village, and Gloria remains in recovery mode. Stories inspire the imagination and touch the soul, and this one is no exception. We thank you for lending your energy and holding space and time for our storytelling, and we shall return with more tales and stories for you. Stand strong in poetry and in song. With infinite love, Magenta Pixie and the white-winged collective consciousness of 9